All right, we should be live. All right, make sure everything's working. Bear with me for a second. I'm only going to stream for a couple hours tonight. I'm not going to leave it on like the night. It keeps crashing. So um, if you're watching and you want to see the trades, I'll post the trades in the morning session from the results for the gold and the crude and all that. Bear with me for 1 sec, guys. Um, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. I have a new version 3.3 on the bot. I'm going to run the sim, and we'll turn that on. And let's see, it's already made $600. I turned it on for a little bit. I didn't want to turn it on right at 6 o'clock. I was going to wait a little bit till 8 and see how it does. And it did really well. I even did some other trades with it. But let's turn it on. It should get a trade. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. I got an audio check. Audio check. Anybody hear me? All right. Should be working. If you hear kids in the background, it's just the kids in the background. Make a few changes. There we go. There's a trade. Let's see what happens. market has been extremely light. Like the volume is just like dying right now. It's definitely summer trading. Today it was kind of weird. Hell yeah, man! There we go. 7:30 in that one trade. So far, it seems to be working really good. So there's one big feature with this add-on, with this new version, is that it doesn't have any ghost orders. So ghost orders is one of the really nasty things about NinjaTrader, and specifically with prop firms and rhythmic data, is that it likes to create these ghost orders. So I got 3 accounts here. I traded earlier. This is one of my these top 2 are from Tradeify. One's a funded, one's like a growth, like like the growth account, whatever. I believe they're both 100K accounts, and then I have a Buell Knox account that's an eval that I've been kind of playing with. And I blew up an eval this morning, just doing some weird tests and stuff, and just going like YOLO. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. So we'll see. I will keep an eye on this. Now, one thing you guys don't see is my sim account totals. So let me move that real quick. Let me reset this. You can kind of see all this jazz. Let's see, should be able to see that. I wanted to show the CPU and everything, just because NinjaTrader, some people had questions about, utilization and how much power you need. This is a server in my closet somewhere in my house, so that's all it is. Put that there. So it might get its first red trade. Was it a first one or a second one? I think it took a red one right there. That way you can see it all. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mic set up, and there's like nobody in here to validate the audio, so I'm like going back and forth making sure the audio sounds good. So if it's too loud, Someone please tell me. Let's see what we got. Yeah, these small moves are just low volume, and it's just whipsaw back and forth in this small volume right now. So we'll see what happens. Got a huge stop though. I don't like that stop being so large, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, it's working pretty good. Even though, so you'll see that it says daily total 195. I have a target of, I think for this test, you can't really see it right here, but I think it's 900. Let me see. 900. And what you see down here is from previously this morning. So just ignore that. I mean, the main total is right here. This 210. Well, now 210, yeah. I'm going to go for a few minutes, guys. So feel free to enjoy, chill out. Be back in maybe like 15 minutes because there's nobody here and we're just chilling. So be back in a little bit. Just watch the 30-second do its thing. Holy crap. I was watching on my phone and I came back to some craziness. I cannot believe it did that. So look what it did, right? I saw it. It took this short. Move this down here. It took this short earlier, right? This is exactly why you just take your profit, turn these things off when you're like, $500-$600 up. But this is exactly why I wanted to run it, because I wanted to see if it can go from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, with consistent profits based on the settings I have. But anyway, we had a loss here, a loss down here, a loss here. It took full stop. I watched it. And then this little thing happened right here. I don't know what the news was. And now we're going to go right back down. So, yeah. So basically, we were up like $800, and now we're almost flat. Well, now we're down 180. Okay, so it just goes up, down, up, down. Like it's something must have happened. I wasn't looking at the news, or it's just low volatility. It's just low volume. But that's why we test these things out, right? Hmm. We get some music going for the market, huh? I'll take a look at some order flow and see what we can do manually here. definitely put us into a bind there. Like, damn, that sucks. My order flow, like, screen messed up. It's like hidden behind this window. So I can't see my indices. So we're actually turned off right now because we hit 1,000 and I need to change my stop. So let's do that. So it's just for, just for testing purposes. I want to see. I also want to change this to 750. That's the thing. This 30-second takes a lot of draw. So you gotta be able to handle the draw. I'm looking at order flow and just like zero volume. Might be a scalp here long, but we have some negative delta I don't like. And we're just like right around this VWAP and point of control. Man, why is my order flow screen like this? Ninja stuff is just a pain in the butt. In order to fix it, I have to like close my Ninja, and I don't want to do that right now. Otherwise, I'd show you what I was looking at. I'll do it tomorrow then. But I'm seeing like just zero volume. I mean, our total delta on this bar is like minus 46. Total volume for the session is only 9,000. So yeah, it looks real weak. And that's why you're getting such huge chops, And the 30-second, it might be. I've tested it from different time frames, like the morning, early morning, like 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. seems to be doing the best so far. I'm assuming because it's a London session, London opens. But this time frame, like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. sucks. Like I was getting, so I made $800 when I ran it off stream earlier. What was that, like 6:15 to like 7:30ish, I think, or almost 8 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock. So like 6:30 to 8, when the market kind of opened, obviously it had some volatility, but now it's just kind of dying and just doing some crappy trades. So I'm looking for something else, but I can't because this freaking order flow is not helping me here. Gold. So I'm not going to touch that. If it hits the target, it hits it. All right, it hits it. So one green trade there. I'm looking at gold now. Again, I can't put my order flow. One second, let me try and fix this. still can't get this order flow to work. I think the screen's stuck somehow. Maybe if I somehow taskbar settings, if I move it, I know what I can do. Task view. Oh, how do you hide or move your freaking hide taskbar? That's so frustrating. Behaviors, there we go. Ah, okay, there we go. All right. So there we go. Put that back up there. So you can see the volume is just like super low. Turn this down a little bit. So let's take a look at gold. The lows there. So below VWAP, point of control going down. Seems like they're in shorts. I don't know if I want to sell the bottom there though. Take a look at something else here. VWAP is definitely moving down more. Let me look at the 5-minute. Yeah, definitely in shorts. But again, the volume is really low. Let me look at something else. And remove these deviations from there. Those of you guys on Kick, if you're watching, should I stay on Kick or should I go to Twitch? People seem to have certain feelings about each one. Yeah, if I could have taken a gold short earlier, but I missed it. It's too late now. What we got? There's all my Beelnoxes. A lot of those are blown. Can't tell me you're a trader if you haven't blown a prop firm account eval or prop firm eval yet. I didn't like that one. Okay. Looks like we're going positive delta right now. Maybe I should set up Twitch too. So that's what should I do? I was also thinking about doing like X, Twitter, whatever. Let's see, Twitch. Yeah, that's me. I'm only going to stream for another 30-45 minutes, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if you guys are even watching, but it'll be recorded for you later on. Do it. Stream to the Twitch. Share your clips? Okay, sure. Star Citizen. Yeah, it's not what I'm playing right now. Oh, that's hilarious. Let me see, I gotta adjust all this. How do I? You would think they'd make this easier. Edit stream. There we go. Finally. Let's see. Invalid characters. What? like a lot of people streaming trading. I had no idea. But they all have like one view. I don't know what the purpose is. To advertise? I don't know. That's why like Twitch is more for gaming. You know, if you want to game, that's really what it's at. Do I even show up in here? Sorry, I'm navigating over there. Stream. Look at my network stats. So I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And let me look at my throughput. I'm sending like 20 megabytes, an average of 20 megabytes out. That's a lot. I'm on Wi-Fi too. I mean, I'm on like Wi-Fi, 6E. So, but still, I don't have the best upload. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be all choppy. Yeah, I'm gonna run this for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna turn the stream off, just because I have other things I need to do. Just wanted to record the new settings. Like I said earlier, if you're new, if you're just hopping on, we were up $800. I ran the new settings, the 30-second chart, from like 6:30 to 8, and then I turned it off and then turned it back on from like 8:15 to now. Like it's on now, but we took 2 big losses that ate up our $800. Now looks like hopefully we'll recoup some of it, maybe go flat. All right, now we're down 200. Be right back. Okay. Volume is still pathetic. I'm watching gold. Gold's hitting that low right now, but I'm not touching it. Nasdaq. Yeah, we're positive delta now, but now we're hitting a high. So that we passed through that value area high, so I'm not gonna take a long trade there yet. It's a couple good buyers though in these past couple bars. But it's just so, you know, it's I've seen it better, but I think it's just because of the summertime. It's just summer trading, unfortunately. Which makes sense. I mean, you know. Mhm. Still going higher. I mean, look at the 15-minute. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weak right now. There's not much I can really do. I just don't see anything that's worth my my trade, you know. But it's probably gonna be like this every time I stream at nighttime. Unfortunately, it's just so slow. I'm under 3 o'clock in the morning when London opens. And you get a little juice in the market, but yeah, I'll probably only, I don't know. I'll try and do it a couple more times, but if nobody joins this, you know, thing, it's, you know, it's not getting any value. Right now, I'm doing it to test out the bot, share some results, but yeah, it's just not worth running it if it's going to be like this. Or if I run it, if I do like opening, you know, opening market, maybe like 6 to like 8, dependent on, you know, my schedule. But because if we look around 6, there wasn't really that much volume either, but there's this big flux that came in, of course. I mean, look at that. And then down here, just kind of, that was the session, sorry. But yeah, it just wasn't very much volume. It just got a little bit, but it's pathetic. I mean, and it makes sense. Nobody's trading right now, right? This is after hours, but Asia is open, so you would think that, you know, Asian markets will be trading some of the Nasdaq and, you know, ES, but I don't know. Maybe Asia doesn't want to do any business with our futures contract anymore. Maybe that's part of the thing. They're pulling their money out. Asia's like, nah, lost too much money on the American dollar or economy, basically. They charge me tariffs to ship all my goods, even if my government, gives me a stipend to ship like a charger that costs $1, but I don't pay for shipping. That's basically what the Chinese government does, right? To those businesses. They make a product, specifically electronic product, and in order for them to sell it to Americans, the Chinese government will basically give them a discount for shipping costs, right? They get a kickback. But I don't think that's going to be there very long. The tariffs, it's a whole different ballgame. So, yeah, it's probably already gotten worse. I'm sorry, I'm actually surprised because, I shop on Amazon. I'll buy like some little electronic knickknack and it's still pretty cheap. I'm just not seeing as a retailer, I'm not seeing a huge more impact of the cost of electronic goods that come from China. Perfect example. I want to buy a scooter for my kid. And I'm thinking they're like $600. You can get one for like $190. It may be a piece of crap, but it's still an electric scooter that goes like 15 miles. You can't make that in America. I don't. Maybe Indonesia, I don't know, but it's all made in China. Damn, man, this streaming thing is slow. Well, I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes and I'm calling it. Technically, if you look at, so we're down to 50, right? There's a little bit of a buffer here, but you can see when I restarted it, it's up 200 since then. So a little bit of a change, but it originally was going to go to, what did I say, 600? Yeah. But I just made it 900 just for testing. So if you are interested in getting this tool, this bot, you can just send me a DM or something. I don't have any affiliates or anything. The only affiliate I have is this Beelnox promo right now. It's crazy that's July already. Kids are going back to school in August. It's only a couple weeks away. I can't wait. I'll get my house back. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. Man, this is slow burning. All right, Nasdaq, we got like 6 minutes left. Look at all this chop. It's all chop right there. Market doesn't know what to do. It's waiting for news at 10 o'clock probably. Let me look at the order flow. Still at the highs. I'm not touching that. Orders are coming in. There's buyers. It's just that I do see an unfinished auction down at the point of control, so I do believe it's coming down. Now I see that. What happened to my order flow? It all got messed up. Okay, I kind of think that it's going to come down to point of control to get that auction. I'm almost positive. So yeah, short Nasdaq. Just super slow. I wonder why my order flow is. Just to have it both of these. I'm trying to fix something. I do think it's coming down. I think it should go down to VWAP. It just might take a very long time. Problem is I can't tell which side these are on because my order flow is messed up. Save this. Order flow templates. Backup. this thing, it's just gonna keep going higher probably, and just keep that auction down there. I don't know. It's really odd, but it happens. Okay, now I got my order flow working. No, it's like messed up. I must have clicked something. Man, what did I click, dude? Here we go. It's getting it, just like I said. Well, it was. So it's 10 o'clock. I mean, I said I was gonna cut it, so I got almost no viewers here. So sorry guys, I'm cutting the stream. Do me a favor and head over to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and give me a follow. Give me a subscribe. I appreciate it. And depending on how the market does tomorrow, I'll do the same thing tomorrow night, or I'll stream earlier, which might end up being a better play. Because right now this 10 o'clock is just not doing it. So I'm gonna leave this on, and I'll post some updates tomorrow morning. I'm also gonna run gold, the 15-minute on gold, and the copper, and I'll think about oil. I don't know. I might just run copper. I kind of want to just run copper on one account, and then the other sim account I'll run the other two, the gold. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later, and have a good night.